Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for really elaborative discussion, and she had a lot of points she raised. Now, I think we have a partner, like she mentioned, that Income Tax Department is partner in all our businesses or in our services. So I think now the question answer session is there. Now, anybody would like to ask questions to the partners, and we have multiple partners here sitting. So question and answer questions are welcome. I'll request the audience to please raise their issues or questions that they raise. Please introduce yourself and then ask your question.
My name is Ved Chopra. You see, it is not the only income tax which is a burden on our industry and trade. There are several taxes from the central government as well as the state government which put pressure on the trade and industry. That is why, and because of these bad these taxation and economic policies, there is a parallel economy and this black money, as you said, that people are spending like that, and it is all because of bad, so many plethora of taxes which is a burden on our industry and trade. And how this can be rationalized into one single, as it was suggested that GST system will come. And what is your opinion? If GST system will come, will it generate more revenue for the government and the state governments, or what is more feasible?
GST is something which the Income Tax Department is not implementing, so I will not be the right person to answer this question. I can only talk about the Income Tax Department. Yes, your concern is right that there are so many other taxes also. But as I told you, the tax GDP ratio itself shows, at least all central taxes have been considered while giving those figures, that our tax rate is not very high and our tax GDP ratio is not very high. GST, I am not the right person to answer because I am not dealing with it.
Good evening. मैडम, मेरा आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि जो रिफंड्स होते हैं वो डिमांड्स के अगेंस्ट एडजस्ट नहीं होते। हमको कहा जाता है कि डिमांड तो जो है वो जमा कराएं, रिफंड्स का बाद में देखेंगे। प्लीज इसके लिए कंपल्सरी करें कि जो रिफंड्स देर तक रुके हैं वो डिमांड के अगेंस्ट एडजस्ट हो जाए।
मैं आपसे I fully agree with you, but bring a specific case to our notice, we will definitely look into it, because if there is a demand and there is a refund, the demand will first be after, of course, taking the consent of the assembly, the demand will be adjusted against it.
Isn't it that one of the reasons that we are not, the tax net does not reach enough number of people? Would it be not counterproductive to increase or put more pressure on the tax paying as opposed to going across and finding more people who should be paying taxes to cover this ratio?
I fully agree. I have not advocated that the tax rate should be increased. They have reached a level where probably there is, and the Prime Minister has time and again said that we have reached a level where we don't neither increase nor reduce the tax. And I also gave you the figure that we are very concerned about the low tax base. We are making all efforts of widening of tax base. There is no doubt about it. It has to be spread out. As I told you, in the country of 20 crores, the non-corporate assessees are only 3.58 crores. So it's a very small percentage. I fully agree, and then we are making all the efforts. Widening of tax base is always one of the targets for us. And we try to increase the number of taxpayers. It is not that we are trying, because ultimately, you see, we are also creature of law. We cannot levy a tax on anybody unless and until it is their income. We have to follow the law. Yes, there are always tax disputes. It is not that the disputes will not be there. The tax officer tries to implement the law, apply the law in the facts of the case. So it is not that somehow we want to levy the tax because we have to achieve the target. That is never the intention. And we have a system of appeal where CITT is there, where ITT is there. So if for some reason, if the authorities think that the assessment is not proper, they are not going to sustain that. And that is also the figures do suggest that some of our assessments do not get sustained even by our own people, that is the CITT. Fairly senior officer from our own department, but if they find, justice is definitely given to the assessee.
Ma'am, rightly said that over a period of time, general tax rates have come down. I know of those days where marginal rate was as high as 97% and down to 33% now. There would always be a set of people who would always be non-compliant, whether it is 50% tax or whether it is 10% tax, they will not pay. But what specific reasons you say that if rate, I personally agree that tax rate is reasonable. It is not excessive. And this is also a fact that compliance rate is poor. What factors do you think that over a period of time, keep aside those people who are non-compliant by nature, but why is that generally the compliance rate is not coming up to the expectations of the department or to government or to society by and large? Even society is not happy that the compliance is so poor. What do you think would be the major reason?
I think there are many factors. Of late, we also feel that perhaps there is sometimes a kind of communication gap between the department or between the government. Sometimes there is an element of fear, sometimes there is an element that avoid the taxpayers, sometimes because of ignorance, despite knowing doing this income tax for the past 35 years, some of the provisions are not even known to me or to my fellow officers also. So sometimes because of ignorance also the SSCs do not pay the tax. But our effort now is to reach to as many people as possible. We are trying to reach the Taxpayers Association, the other the industry associations, to tell them that these are the provisions. Please do not think that if you come to us, probably you will invite more problems. When I interact with some of the industry people, or particularly the persons who are not in the higher state of taxation, they feel that if they show higher income, probably they will immediately catch the attention of the department. We want to remove that kind of fear or that kind of feeling from the taxpayers. Definitely there is probably some kind of communication gap. One thing is certain, nobody wants to pay the taxes, but at the same time, everybody wants to abide by the law. Maybe because of fear, because of the advantages of paying the taxes, people will definitely pay the tax. And now with this kind of reasonable rate of taxation, if we also reach out to the SSCs, if the chartered accountants and the advocates, they also tell the people, and the kind of publicity which we are making, that we know what you are doing, perhaps definitely the tax rate would increase, the tax base will increase. Definitely.
One villager was defining the government as जो मिंट पे गौर करे, मिंट पे गौर करती है, ध्यान रखती सबका. And with this kind of data collection, I think it has gone down to nanosecond. You've been talking of widening the net. I would like to suggest or maybe draw your attention to thinking the other way. While you said, I was thinking of 80-20, but you said that 6,000 companies, which is about 12%, pay 90% of the tax. So, if we restrict to that kind of few assessees, rather than going everywhere, and probably there will be more efficient tax collection. This is in income tax, you said. In excise also there are 5 top industries which pay 80 to 90%. In service tax, there's just one industry which pays 45%, that is telecom. We don't even feel that we are paying service tax on that. So if it is reduced to that, I think if we let people free, probably that unaccounted money will be painted white. It will come into a better use, productive use. This is one. 2, it hurts sometimes when we pay tax and out of 100 rupees, we get back only something worth 30 rupees because of the leakages in the system. When you read news like kickbacks and so many things, it really hurts. When will that time come, like in America they say it's taxpayers' money? Will that change? Will other departments also become efficient as the tax collection agencies? Thank you.
As far as your first point is concerned, there are certain policy matters, I think, and this is not the forum, not the level at which something can be taxed, whether 6,000 SSCs, corporate SSCs should be asked to pay, and so that we can also, other SSCs can be taxed. There are both views on that. Not the right place to discuss, because these are the issues which are decided at the policy level in Ministry of Finance. So I would not comment on that. And the second issue was regarding the tax leakages and all that. I would say we are everyone, wherever, whether he's in the tax department here, in the excise or anywhere, we are part of the same society. Everyone is part of the same society. We have come from the same system. Everybody has come. But yes, ethics and morality are very important in the long run for any society. Only that society which is based on ethics and morality will survive in the long run. In fact, I would tell you that in our department last year's central election plan, one of the central election plan was ethics in governance. We laid so much emphasis on ethics in our department. We are trying our best. I'm not just being.
But when it is coming to spending on road and buying.
But as I told you, that we are part of the same society. This talk of misuse of money and all that can go on, but ultimately it's from the same society. So unless and until society is based on ethics, probably the things will not improve. But yes, the importance of morality, ethics, honesty, integrity cannot be. I think that talk, probably that is a topic which we should not even analyze. As I said, we are part of the same system. So everyone has come out of the same system.
Our political system has seeped down into our social, cultural, administrative and financial fabric of our country.
I would not comment because you see, I feel this is the issue which is not should not be commented upon.
I'm Vishal Vinay. Largely it has been the impression about the country, about the income tax department is that we focus more on the SSCs, the existing SSCs than club. Because it's not the legwork which is going to be for the department to reach to a normal full fee month and everybody to reach that. There's no doubt about it, and the data speaks about it, that India is the only country probably to my little knowledge, if there are 120 crore people around here, there's a very large number of entrepreneurs here which comes from very, very small basically, who's selling a corner of a street with peanuts or anything. But this impression is definitely there, which you know it and a lot of people talk about it, that already an SSC, which is an existing SSC, is being pressed more to pay more tax, how much is being paid. That is definitely there. And I think everybody here who's an SSC would agree with me on that. Even that is conveyed to us. And we have been put into information, अरे भाई ज़्यादा tax और मत देना नहीं तो फंस जाओगे. Like our sales team says, target में achieve करना नहीं तो target 20% बढ़ जाए. That is a fact we should agree on.
I mean, the same society.
Yeah, that's one. And we have the smallest number of SMEs or a smaller businessman and the micro businessman. I think the income tax department, then looking at the figure which is very small you're talking about, out of 120 crore, need to do the legwork there very hard, and then I think the base would be better, and I suppose that is one point. And the last point which I want to make is, if the department people at the middle and the lower level are humble and polite enough in their SSCs, I think they can increase by 10% more of their tax.
That our tax base is very small. We have every year, we are trying our best. It is not that we are not trying our best. Every year we have targets for widening of tax base. That is also one of the targets, but which we never achieve. Our target is usually 15% as compared to last year. Our number of SSCs should be 15% more. But I think none of the years, as I told you, our growth rate from 2003 to 2012 is only 3.3% in case of non-corporate SSCs and 90% something for corporate SSCs. So, though we are aware, we are conscious, but we have not been able to achieve. Trying our best. We have our own problems also. Yes, infrastructure, the problem of shortage of staff. Like all the government departments, we are on an average, I can tell you for my office in Ludhiana, which consists of Jalandhar, Kapurthala, Malerkotla and everything, our jurisdiction, we are working with a shortage of 60% in case of tax assistance, in case of stenos, more than 60%, 70% perhaps. So we are working with a lot of shortages. Government is also trying to do its best. I mean, card restricting has been done. But you see, everywhere the problems are there. No, we don't we don't go on and publish in the newspaper that these are the problems. We are very much concerned, trying our best. But such a vast country, so much of work. Effective strength is only 47,000 for the entire country. Managing the whole department, doing everything. I must say that most of us are overburdened. We have tried to take some staff on contract basis, but they are not. They can do maybe typing work, data entry work, but they are not tax people. So we are at that day one of the days when I was discussing with my officers. With 6 officers, we have only 9 helps, like from inspector to TA. So the shortages are there, but we are conscious. We have to work hard. I fully agree that tax base has to be increased. Then only probably the tax burden will go down on the higher taxpayers. That is true. That's a fact.